Good morning, good morning. This is Mornings Man, and welcome to I Am Sure Sports again. I am here in this beautiful location, celebrating the gift of life and the goodness of God. How great is our Lord and how greatly to be praised. Indeed, the heavens declare his glory and the firmaments show forth his mighty works. He is the creator of all things. It is in him we live and we move and we have our beings. Apart from the Most High God, we are nothing. And so every day we give thanks. In everything we give thanks because this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning us. And it's not cliche, but God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. You understand me? So bless up everyone. We're gonna have a good show today on I Am Sure Sports. Big up the one and only Sian in the chat. You understand me? Big up yourself. You understand me? Yeah, for you know Stenet are your surname. You know say you're the best. You understand me? Because when it come on to Stenet, no other surname can test every other surname. If you take a rest. You understand me? Gangstalk in Jamaican boy. You made sure you have great news for us. Hey, don't bad me up. You understand? What I'm telling you, think this pastor take no bad up. Gangs, gangs talk in Jamaica, boy. I want to easy before this thing get squeezed. Man like Alex, yo Alex get rich every day. Alex drop on the chat and go so bam man's man. Say $2 yeah. Oh yo man. Cause Alex is a kind youth. Him never mean when them man they dress them things them clean. Yo, alright. Big up man like Daniel Simit man from out west. Cause you don't know everything out west is the absolute best. You understand me? Hey, me dip on your Facebook page and Daniel Simit. And you know, not want to say nothing no more. Big up yourself. Yeah man. But yeah, you know, it's good to be with you this morning. As usual, when you come onto the platform, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, and you share. This video is powered by Trick Nick Catering and Prestige Finance Lending a helping hand when you need it the most. You understand me? All right. So, you know, before we get into the meat of the matter, you understand me? Again, take a look at this beauty. Take a look at this beauty. Hit the like button, you know, people, because you don't know when I'm really. You hear the birds? You hear the birds? You hear the ocean? You see the ocean? Yeah, man. Them type of settings there, you know, in the goodness of God. But let me say this to you right, you know. Watch the debates and things. I think this whole debate thing need to change. The debates need to be like how we have debates in school. This format. I don't know. The gentleman, no disrespect to you know, I love my Chisholm, you know, straight to the point, ask her a question. But I don't know the next gentleman still. The man act like a YouTube in the pond. The man question them long, like the man I read an epistle, like the man I read a book, like the man I tell a story. Bro, when you're on the debate boss, you have to ask some direct question and ask them quickly and make sure that they're open-ended. Even the two teams, you know, the two teams, like, if I were debating any of them and them ask the questions that they ask each other, very easy because they never ask question. They never ask open-ended questions. They ask yes and no questions. So you could have answered, are you? You could say yes or no, you know. But you can choose to give other answer, but they never ask an open. They never says, what is your plan? What is your thought? How do you plan to? They never ask open-ended question. You understand me? And that was a problem. Big up man like Ricardo Baggio in the building. Conroy Sterling up and running, up and gunning. 24 people so far when time they reach to 30 we start that. But big up the debate, and if you go vote, go and go vote. If you not vote, don't vote. You understand me? But make sure when you vote, you think about things. You think about process and policies. And you think about integrity and character. You understand me? You understand me? Support the policies and the people who you believe will execute the policies and not just making promises, and people who are full of integrity, that are concerned about your well-being and your welfare and your future. And can you can see that by how they live and how they project themselves. You understand me? Yeah. So if you're not yet, go out by the electoral office and get your paperwork in place for the voting. All right. Yeah, man. 30 people on. Just 9 likes. Make we get up the likes them, and then we're gonna get into some football matters. You understand? We're gonna discuss some football as usual, because when we come on these platforms, and we're gonna stay for an hour on this particular show. We're not here to tear down, we're here to build up. We're here to build up. You understand me? We're here to build up. We're here to speak positive. So we always look for the positive things to speak to. And even when we have negative energy and we have a lot of negatives, we'll look at what good can come out of this. Because even in bad circumstances, you can find, something good to speak to and to give thanks for and to encourage and lift up. We don't have to tear down. That may I tell people in our discussion, we don't have to tear down. You understand me? Yeah. All right, 11 likes. So let me just get into it. So first, let me just give you a couple of things that you need to know. Because so yesterday on the show, we were talking about just sometimes decisions that players made, only to find out that Jaden Hibbert, you notice in the thumbnail it speaks about the Hibberts, right? Jaden Hibbert, or Jaden Hibbert, has opted to go and play a friendly for Canada. All right, man has made his decision. What can we say? But it goes to show that there are players out there that while Jamaican is an option, once something else present itself to them, them gone. So Jamaica is, in case anything else don't work out, and that is it. And I don't think we appreciate that position. A lot of players out there are, in case anything don't work out, we can fall back on Jamaica. And we have to elevate the football so that we don't become the fallback nation. That people take pride in representing our beloved country. Right? People have to take pride in representing us. Not just when they are there, but their commitment to the cause. Right? When you follow me again. Because remember, he has a right to make the decision that he has made in the best interest of himself and his family. But at the end of the day, we cannot be people's fallback. And this is for any player. It's the same kind of... Remember a few weeks ago, we had a young triple jumper. Jaden Hibbert, former KC youth, young in his prime, right? Hasn't really medaled per se on the global level, at the senior global level for Jamaica. But many Jamaicans really were excited about this young and upcoming talent, Hibbert, in the jumps. All right? And he opted to go and represent a country, an ex-country, he has no ties to. He has chosen to represent that country because financially he didn't see how feasible it would be to represent Jamaica. All right? And there was a big backlash. I personally, while I can appreciate his need to get some money in his young years, I believe that that young athlete could have stayed in Jamaica, done his stuff, and guess what? He would have basically made money. Maybe not as much as in Turkey, but he had a big deal and all of that. Fine, he has made his decision. We have an ex-Hibbert. What is wrong with the Hibberts? We have an ex-Hibbert now who, when he was initially called by Jamaica, he was not in the MLS squad, right? And Jamaica took a chance on him, right? All of those things. Had plans for him. Coaches have always been in touch with him, goalkeeper coaches. And now the player has chosen to move and represent a next country in a friendly game. Now, many will look at it and say, well, the team that he's going to represent are already in the World Cup. And there's no guarantee that Jamaica will be in a World Cup. So, at the end of the day, he may believe that he has a better chance of going to a World Cup at that country than in Jamaica. And fine. So when some players don't get selected, we have to also appreciate that, because maybe they have other options that they are looking into. It is possible, that the reason why a player don't choose Jamaica is because or they don't readily come and represent Jamaica is because they have other options available to them. But we need to find a way of making sure that as much as we need to recruit, we need to find the quality players who are saying that, listen, I want to represent Jamaica. And I'll tell people this. One of the reasons why I respect players like Joel Latibodier, we'll call some names, and many others. I'm just going to call a few because I can't call many names, right? This is a player that won a Youth World Cup. He was a pivotal part of a Youth World Cup. So that means if you talk about players who are part of an English system, Joel Latibodier was one of those players. And he, having all of that before him, doing well, chose to represent Jamaica. Nobody can ever question his commitment and desire to play for Jamaica. Bobby Reid is the next example. At the peak of his career, he opted. Mark here, he may not have gone on to represent England, but he could have done like many others and decided that, right, that guess what, boy, I'm not going to represent Jamaica because it's a party shop country in terms of football, and it's beer problems, because he would have heard the stories. He would have heard the stories of players who have come here and have hard time. And in spite of all the stories, he made a commitment to represent Jamaica. I can go to East and Pinnock and stuff. And these players, I'm telling you, these players, let me go to some of younger ones, because Dexter came at a very young age. He came and he represented Jamaica. Nobody don't mess up Dexter's career or Marlon King. You have to understand that there are certain standards that Dexter live his life. And he will opt not to be somewhere or go somewhere because of certain things that I will not disclose. So nobody mess up his career. His career is not messed up. Don't speak that over him. Come on now. Don't speak that over him. His career is not messed up, my brother. He knows what he wants and he's waiting on what he wants, which is the right thing to do. Because some people are guided by totally different principles. It is the principles that guide his life. Why sometimes he doesn't make some decisions and why he has made some decisions. So I leave it at that. And one day when you get to talk to him, because he's like that, he will be open enough to tell you himself. But his career is not messed up. Careful now. That's my little son right here. You understand me? Big up to you like Dexter, who made this decision to represent. Right? All right? We need to understand that. We need to understand that. So while we recruit, I believe while we recruit, I believe that it is important that players also choose Jamaica and choose Jamaica first. Now, we have a lot of things to fix, administratively. And just like the fans, just like you, Marlon, King, and many other fans, I have a lot of issues with how we operate administratively at the footballing level all across Jamaica. All right? But here's the thing. In the same way, the players like the Bobby and the Mariappa, we can go back to some more from back in time. They have looked past those things and represent. We need players who are going to look past those things and represent Jamaica nonetheless. Because we know international football will never be able to compensate as much as club football. Alright? Yes. You understand me? No, we can't tell Mount Pleasant that, man. Alright, we can't tell Mount Pleasant that. We can't tell Mount Pleasant that. You understand me? Remember, Tyler never really played an official international game for the senior team. He played youth football. And Dexter also had to move away from England, remember that, and he came back, right? So it is very interesting to see like Jaden Hibbert has moved on. All right, he has moved on, and all right, let me just state this comment. He says Ravel time now, sir. There is no midfield without Ravel. All right, so here's what I want to do. Um, Gangs talking Jamaica boy. All right, big up Ravel. Ravel was in Jamaica recently. Um, that's a friendly. That's why I said what I said. He has no international because I don't count a friendly game. But if you want to count it, fine. Young Cryptic, he played in the game in Jamaica, so fine. A few years ago. All right. So no, let me get to this. Hey, Richard, take that out of the comment section. What kind of exit? Hey, I want to Richard Stewart, man. People tell me when they come. People tell me when they comment, they disappear. Yeah, so me reach out. So what kind of X beside what kind of bell? And X beside head Richard are coming in my comment section with man. Hey Richard, hey Richard, hey Richard, don't make that happen, man. Hey Richard, Richard, hey. No X round here. Like button we talk about. Like button we talk about. Alright, so I'm come back to gang stalking. What I love gang stalking is for you and I to have a conversation, right? On this matter. I want you to call in and speak to me. Alright, because remember now, the selection of Ravel is is up to the coach, right? And this is very tricky, is Ravel still playing? I think he was playing over in Asia. Is he still playing in Asia? Or he's back in England? Because I know he was out in Jamaica. Would Hayden not be called if he never get called up? I don't understand that. Called back in England? Would they? I don't understand that. Yeah. Is Ravel playing because Ravel was in Asia? So gang stalking. What I wanted to do is to make a case about Ravel and playing and at his age because sometimes when you're playing in the Premier League, for example, say you're playing at the Premier League and you're playing every week, and whatever happens and you're out for a month, that is a completely different thing from a player playing in a lower tier and being out for long periods of time, for international football. All right? Would Hayden, listen, all right, so this is what I don't understand. So remember now, let's look at the window. Hayden was with Jamaica. He didn't go to the Gold Cup because he had to be at his club, which is Newcastle. Right? So he had to be there, training, working with them because they were either going to sell him, release him, or renew his contract. So he had to be at his club playing and training. He wasn't getting any game, right? So obviously, I keep on telling people, there was a deal in place. People have to negotiate. Now, do you believe that based on the month or so, when he has not played a football game, but has been training, he should not be called up? He's trying to find a club. It's not like he wasn't actively playing football and he had a deal in place. So I don't understand why even this Hayden thing is coming up as a question. It should not be. It should not be brought up as a point of discussion in comparison with Ravel's situation because they are two completely different situations. All those things are in the hand of the coach. All right. So it don't matter how many times you ask me. Gang stalking. I am not the coach of it. You could have asked me 1,000,000 times. You could have twisted. So here's the thing. Gang stalking. Once a player is training, he's supposed to play for Jamaica. So if Javon Watson start training, if Javon Watson, so anybody start training should play. So I guess, all right. Listen. So here's the thing now. So See, to end the conversation with you now, to end the conversation with you now, to end the conversation with you now, gangs talking. Listen, if Ravel don't play, we can't go World Cup because he's the answer to Jamaica's problem, boss. So you win and I lose. So I lose. I concede. You know what is best. If Ravel don't play for Jamaica, we can't go World Cup. So you win, I lose. You are right, I am wrong. Ravel is the only way Jamaica qualify for the World Cup. Big up yourself. Alright. So you see a win now, so we can leave. We can leave that. Alright. Bam. Argument done. Alright? Yeah. Argument done. You win. You are right. You're absolutely right. Congratulations. Come on, people, put your hands together as we celebrate gang stalking Jamaican boy for his excellent victory as he celebrates winning this argument on I Am Sure Sports. Unlike the two political parties last night in the national debate on economics, where neither were able to distinguish themselves as to who is the clear winner, finally, we have a winner on the Ravel debate. And his name, he goes by the name in comment section as Gangs Talking Jamaican Boy. And he says this. He says this. He says this. He says this. The only way Jamaica goes to the World Cup is if Ravel plays for Jamaica. So that is it. And we want to say a big congratulations as he has won the debate, the Ravel champion of the world. Hip hip hooray, 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 hooray. All right, moving right along. Yeah. All right. So I think, like, for me personally, I think like this. Camp would be good for like a Mikel Antonio. Big up Carson. Carson, a big left-footed centre back over there in Canada, you know. It's what? Long time I don't hear from you. Big up yourself. He's a big left-footed centre back over there. You know, around 12 years old. Watch out for him. You understand me? Carson Watson. Listen out for the name, you know. You hear me? I tell you. Mr. Porter, Devon Porter, make sure you find this youth. Make sure you find this youth. Make sure you find this youth. Him name Carson Watson. Big baller. People, hit the like button. We just giving a baller one and never know. Hit the like button. We cannot share them views here, you know, because right now I should be out there snorkeling. I should be out there on the jet ski. I'm there here, so I talk to one. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Boat park up there, sir. My own private beach. I'm there here to talk to hit the like button. You see me? Alright. I believe that like this window would be a good window for like Shamar and for Mikel. I think for Mikel because Mikel is in a transition where I think West Ham are going to, before the window, he's going to probably be back at West Ham playing, and he could be moving as well. All right. And sometimes in football, I think it goes two way. All right. When people show loyalty to you and still have quality, you have to show back something to them. I do not subscribe to the idea. Let me say it again. I do not subscribe to the idea of people dismissing Antonio, dismissing Shamar, dismissing. But watch this. It's kind of funny because people would say Mikel should not be in the team, Shamar should not be in the team, Bobby should not be in the team, but Ravel should be in the team. At least if you're going to have an argument, have a balanced argument. Have a balanced argument. Because, so now it's not about who is playing or who is more active. It is who we like. So some people will sit here and say Some people will sit here and say Mikel Antonio is not playing consistently in the Premier League because he's still playing and training at West Ham. Some people are saying Shamar Nicholson started for his club, he has been on the bench. Some people are saying that he should not be playing. But the said people who see Ravel training privately would say Ravel should be in the team. At least make our argument be balanced. So Javari Loban says there's a difference. We got no midfield. We have options up front. Who are the options you have up front? Who are the options you have up front that you believe that an Antonio, if he's fit? Yeah. It's the same thing with Javian Brown. I'm telling you, Marlon King, a lot of these people, and that is why I think a lot of them cannot show their faces. They can't even call in. Because I tell you, they have no care for people. So the moment a player suffers an injury, he's not supposed to be looked at by his national team. These are players who would have committed, who have probably played with slight injuries to represent the country. They are still good options and people don't want them. Eh? But Vibin, look at it. Vibin, I want you to look at Orion Mark's comment. So you see why it's an issue with fans? Because fans make issue. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Ravel. Wanna go over the Ravel channel them. Wanna have some Ravel channels, you know. Talk upon the Ravel channels them. This is not the Ravel channel. This is the I Am Sure channel. It's not the Ravel channel. Alright? This is not the Ravel channel. We're not having a discussion on Ravel. So fine, you can question my opinion. So I believe that because he's training and playing, you understand me, this would be, no, I'm not the coach, I don't know, this would be a good window for them. I think this would be a good window for Ethan as well, because Ethan has been out, he played some minutes, and so because of that, Ethan should also be looked at as well, right? While he may not be at full fitness, right? Who's a Cameron Archer? You see Cameron Archer with passport? Who tell us a Cameron Archer have passport? Eh? Wanna get a Cameron, sorry, Javari Loban. Me telling you say you have places wanna get information, you know. So you see the place wanna get information, I'll have the discussion over there. Because until I see a man with a Jamaican passport and I have not seen it yet, me and you can't talk about that. But you know that the JPL, because we have 1 hour, you know, and a 27 minutes gone, the JPL get a new CEO or chairman, you know, in Livingston Morrison. Livingston Morrison, I think, used to be at the BOJ, you know. So he's a suspect. He's very good at finances. He's also a Santos man. So he's connected to the club called Santos, which means he's also into football. I'm kind of optimistic to see what difference he will bring to the what I call the troublesome JPL. You understand me? To see if we can bring about and make some changes. I asked, so float management. So here's what I asked. I have not seen anything that says camp, not even on his, if you look on transfer market. So I am saying, well, I soon come back to the JPL. Float management. Me now say that, you know. It is Javari Loban who said that him should be in the squad. So Javari Loban, because remember, so the Jamaican fan base, you know, them have all of the players in passport. So you need to go and ask Javari Loban, where is Cameron Archer's proof that Cameron Archer has Jamaican documentation. If him say him have it of him, and me not discuss that. I him say so. Me just go by why him say. Me just go by why the fans them say no, because the fans them know all of the player them information. So just go and ask that fan. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. All right. So move on. Right. Oh, so we must call Warner Brown. I thought we don't want any JPL players in the team. So you say, oh, so you want JPL players in the team because me have to know the different fans, them, you know. So some fans are no JPL player, which mean that Warner Brown should not play. Oh, but you don't have a problem with JPL player. Okay, all right. So you're one of the persons who believe that Trevante is good because me and some fans saying that Trevante not good. Boss, I don't put up nobody. Let me say it again. I did not say the player don't have no documentation. I did not say the player have documentation. I am asking the man who put up the player name to be in a 23-man squad for the game to prove to Uno, say him knows that the player have thing. Why not question me? Why not question me about something else? Why not question me? Right? Ask the man. Ask. So float management. Javar, we're gonna talk to you and answer your question. Yeah. So some people say that no JPL player. And so some people say Warner Brown. So me not sure. Me have to know the different people them. Alright? Alright? So I don't know. So who's supposed to call? But alright. So Morrison, Livingston Morrison, very good option. I want to see what he will bring new to the table. In terms of the JPL, because the JPL need to go to a next level. You understand me? Because it seemed like the financial resources circle around a very small block of team. You know, Cavaliers made some money, Mount Pleasant, Mobile United. I'm happy to see what is happening at the Chapelton Maroon Phoenix. I think the name is a very long name. All right, so it would be good to kind of get a feel of how they will be in the league. So I think we need further investment and leadership. So let's see how this new CEO will do that for the league and in the league. Very, very interesting. All right, what will happen where that is concerned. So I'm excited about that. Owen Hill has moved on. Let's see where he's going to go, if he will still be in the football, if he will still be around and stuff. Let's see how that will go. All right, yeah, all right. So that is an important thing. Very good move, I think, for the PFJL to bring in people at the highest professional level to elevate the standard of the league, right? Because we need to grow the league and the league need to improve. We also have to give a lot of commendation to Mr. Christopher Williams and Owen Hill. The years that they have been there, they have made many good changes and positive changes. But one thing I have to say that I will continue to beat the league on this. And a few years ago, a lot of people used to call and say, oh, you can't say that about the league and you can't do that. And I was one of the promoters of the league. And I have intentionally pulled myself away from some of the things. I see people like Knockins and Jean-Pierre Fan and, Infomedia and BAM Sports and Unseen and Military Guna out there doing a lot of legwork in terms of promoting the JPL. In fact, I put it to you, even Coach Minzy, right? I'm talking about people who consistently. Ryan used to do this as well. JT, I'm talking about coverage on the league itself. And I'm yet to see the organizers of the league pay tribute to the work that the YouTubers have done, the vloggers have done to promote and elevate this league. I put it to you that a lot of the people in the diaspora in the United States of America, Canada, England, places in the Caribbean who have come to fall in love with the JPL is because of all the stories that I've heard and the programs and YouTube, and it is full time. In fact, I believe that there should be even compensation to the YouTubers for what they are doing. Compensation. Right? Compensation. Because I believe they have done a They have provided human service. Even this season, a lot of the games that people saw this season is courtesy of the YouTubers. And there should never be any deal in place where YouTubers are not able to carry out their functions. I used to do it, you know. I used to do it, and I used to go to games and interviews. And people probably, because I have a YouTube channel, them think you make a lot of money. So let me tell you this. Like you watch my videos. If you're not getting like all Sir P and Ravel at AFTV and them thing, the kind of views, you're not making any money. You don't earn. If the youths who are on YouTube, if bomb this side, say I'm gonna live on YouTube in dead hungry. If I was living off resources from YouTube, I couldn't even put gas in my car. I couldn't cut my hair. I couldn't cut my hair. The earnings from YouTube is not even able to cut my hair for a month. So, some people may be making more than some. So, don't believe that the vloggers, at least most of them, are here because them doing JPL content. Because remember, Jamaican people who live in Jamaica can do super chat, bossy. So there's no money. You come on these programs and you talk for hours and you cover the JPL for hours, and people don't even like the videos. They don't even like it. They dislike it though you give them information. Because they don't like you because you don't agree with them. So people need to show respect. They should never have any sort of awards and don't give the YouTubers some award from the PFJL. And I hope the new person will bring them on board and make them official broadcast partners of the PFJL. And I know some people are going to fight it because, guess what? Probably because them club in there and they don't want the YouTubers to say anything about the clubs. So a lot of the people, you know, let me tell you this. Most vloggers will tell you, especially the ones who do live like me, like you get more disrespect from people on these platforms than respect. Even when you provide worthwhile information. Maybe Ryan will tell you the same thing. The people who do the lives. And that is why many persons are stopped. They're not doing the live. Because you can do a live all for 3 hours. Watch this. And you get the same amount of view as you send out a video for 10 minutes. So I can do a 10 minutes video and get the same amount of likes and the same amount of views as I do on a 2-hour show. But you know why I do it? Because I love to do it. So people here acting like vloggers need to do this because somehow, I'm telling you, I can, listen, talk, any vlog, Richard Green, let the vloggers who are honest tell you, or go, because you can find out, you know, believe me, watch the video, you can find out how much they earn. Wait me, Jesus and peace, man, say nobody. Richard Green, you don't diss me. What you talk about? Richard Green. What you say, man, not diss me? Oh, my Lord. People don't talk to Richard Green. Big up yourself in a Richard Green. Marlon kicks in and pay me to be here. So but the PFJL need to have an official partnership with the vloggers. Official. I know there are, even some venues still, they struggle to get in. It shouldn't be. Soccer the best thing, man. That's why I come talk. But me see, hey, Richard, you see, you know, let me just go upon it. Me see one look at youth, we come to Liverpool, a 16-year-old scoring at the last game. Hey, Richard Green, nobody come put the youth in here. Max Doman, you know. Where your name? Rio? Where your name? Rio? Rio? You know where Rio mean? River. You know where Max mean? Maximum. You hear that, Richard Green? No, River can't come near. The man has been better than Max Doman you come talk about. The man has been better than Max Dover, man. You come, what kind of river? The river can't come near to soccer. Bukayo soccer. Yo, ease yourself. No, you see the group thing now? It would be good to have a group, you know. But we realize, you see this group thing? This group thing is a problem. Bloggers are independent minded, you know. So having a group is not the best thing. But River. Real no good. Like Max Doman. Doberman. Mad dog. What? Hey, all Liverpool fan. All Liverpool fan. Sunday. You see Sunday evening, wanna talk to me. Cause you see them look a heap of goal on all leg around so. Remember, I know, you now have the privilege to score against my defense. The way I'm seeing I score against some other team, you know. But if you want to play defense, VG, knock into Eze. Oh, Skillybank say Eze. A Skillybank him name, what him say? Eze. Oh, where Skillybank say? Eze. Eze. Up a Liverpool, up a Anfield, up a Anfield. Where Demo there? Sunday. Not less than 3 points me I come for. 3 piece and chips. Remember that. I want to see a lot of Liverpool fans. What? Oran Hernandez from Trinidad and Tobago telling us to look out. Hey, you are worried about Jamaica, worried about Curacao. You have a Jamaica, you tell me to look out. Oran, worry about Curacao. Worry about Curacao. No, you got too far. You have Curacao to deal with. Deal with Curacao before you put Jamaica on your mind, Oran. Deal with Curacao before you put Jamaica on your mind. When Nitro come tell you what Curacao plan to do Trinidad, when Nitro there, Nitro soon come tell you what Curacao plan to do. You have Jamaica on your mind. Go deal with Curacao first. And man, Curacao, fix your business down at your yard. Go deal with that first, Oran. And leave Jamaica alone. You understand me? You don't reach Dessa yet. We don't reach Dessa yet. Oh, big up my Trinidadian friend. You understand me? Bless up every time. All Trini massive. Big up on yourself. All the Bermudians, big up on yourself. You understand me? Yeah. Yes, so that is big. I think Mount Pleasant also played the second game. They play against. Yeah. Who said Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce? People don't know. Me I tell you, you know. I don't understand how people deal. Big up Loud Music Entertainment. Why would somebody say that about Shelly? Like, some of the times we don't have, like, we don't know. Some of the people, we don't have no respect for legends, them, you know. We don't have no respect how we speak about the people who dedicate them time and stuff to the sport to bring us glory and joy. Sometimes we use terms and words that are so disrespectful. We can't be disrespectful to our athletes and our footballers. And our cricketers. We have to show respect, boss. We can criticize them, but to say them wash up on them thing there. Better you say, boy, well, Shelly's coming to the end of her career. Nothing is wrong with that. You can say you don't expect her to medal. And if she medal, you would be surprised. But you're glad to see her. Listen, Talu is her name. You know what she said? Shelly is our inspiration. You listen to the athletes them. You see, have other people. Me tell you, say we don't love we own, you know. Because other people speak so highly of Shelly. And we are kings and queens of teardown in this country. Kings and queens of teardown. We love to tear down one another. Yeah. Oh, you mean? Oh. Yo, party. Me tell the people them some party. Me need to talk, you know, party. You need to link me, you know. Big baller, you know, man. Me need to talk, you know, party. From when me supposed to do an interview, you know. You understand me? Yeah, man. You mean, man? Arsenal forever, man. Arsenal forever. My heart will ever. Yo! Liverpool! Wait, tell me back, you know. Wait tell me about you. Eze. Eze. Wait till me buck on a Sunday. But Mount Pleasant plays Mocha today. In the Caribbean Club Championship. Cavaliers, I believe they play at home in Jamaica, Sabina Park tomorrow. Javari Loban, what can I hurt my head? For what? Boss, me I get a lot. Hey, the amount of ball Arsenal buy this season, yeah. We are make up for all the years. Yeah, man. A different thing this year, man. People, right now, to be honest, the only team Liverpool fear are Arsenal. Let's be honest, right now. Talk the truth. No, sir. What kind of camp? What can I talk? Me not the upper camp. I Ravel Morrison. What kind of camp? Me not in no camp, man. We camp in Jamaica, man. What you talk about? Presser. You see right now? Presser, you see right now? Presser, you see right now, Presser? You see if you're a Manchester United fan, you're in a different group. This of the AC. You're a fan. Liverpool and Arsenal elevate to AC status. You're then a fan dumb. Stay, Presser easy. Nobody try this Manchester United fan business. You know, keep yourself to yourself, boss. Nobody come jump into this. Nobody come jump into the conversation. You understand me? Leave this Arsenal Liverpool discussion for Arsenal and Liverpool fan. You stay out of it, boss. You know, look good down in Manchester, boss. What you gonna do with Kobe, man? Me no. Eh? Talk about that. Bruno must have go Saudi after he kick with the penalty there. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, man, and so Cavaliers play in Jamaica. Then let me say Jairus. So Shelly, remember Shelly, boss. Shelly wasn't voted in, Shelly was not voted in. Shelly actually qualified. She wasn't voted in. She qualified. She wasn't voted in. She qualified.
Hi. Is your room? Want service? Yeah.
You understand me? You understand me? She qualified. I don't know begging thing. We act like a beg, Shelly beg a space. Are they voted her in? So, oh man, me give you the boost already. Here's the boost. The fact that I see Ethan Pinnock getting minutes. That's important. Alright? Very important that he's getting minutes. So that's a big boost. You know? I see Antonio, because if you follow his story, you see that he's still at West Ham, he's training. While he's not in the first team, he's with the under 21s. I think that is good. That's a big boost. The fact that Isaac Hayden is at a club is a big boost. Jonathan Russell, who some people are talking about, who was on bench, he scored. That's a big boost. Alright? That's a very big boost right there. Alright, so that's an example. So big up to Cavaliers, hope them can, eke out a victory in Jamaica, because they're really in a must-win situation, They're in a must-win situation, and so hopefully they can. DJ Nazim, I think the press conference is on Friday, so you'll get the squad dropped on Friday. Yes, Cephas, for example, who we saw coming off, he's healthy, so that's good. As well, you understand. Bobby is set to come back. I'm not sure that he's going to be available for this window, but he's coming back nicely. Yeah. Warner Brown double. He better not get no more red card. Can Warner Brown play? I don't think Warner Brown can play. Warner Brown didn't get red card in the first game. Even if he miss a match. Where Warner Brown getting double? I mean, I think Warner Brown can't get no double, man. Warner Brown get red card. Lamar Walker may play because Lamar Walker is at Mount Pleasant now, you know. People, let me ask you this. Jamari Clark is in Jamaica. Say he plays this weekend again and has a good game. Should he be looked at? That's a question. Put your comments there. Yeah. Bernard is back from injury, but you know. Yeah. Alright, so Jamari Clark is in Jamaica, playing for Mobile United. Many people were impressed with him in his first game. So he plays this weekend, and again, and he's impressive. Should he be considered now, or he needs a little bit more? Too soon. Alright, too soon. Alright, 46. Hit up the like button there, you know, because we have 10 minutes leave. Nitro, I'm sorry, so you reach late, you know. Because I don't want you rush a couple people, you know, Nitro. Oh, Young Cryptic says yes, he should get a look in. Richard Green says of course he should get a look in. Tony Brush says it is too soon. Alright, so different split opinion where that is concerned. Alright. Oh, you're saying that Ravel should follow Clark? Ravel was in Jamaica for a very long time in the summer, you know, playing all some street football and them things, you know. So youth, one thing I can tell you that when you talk about Jamaica, him love Jamaica bad, man. You know, I'm concerned with Maggie. Like, what is Maggie doing? Is he going to play with the new team that Butler has acquired? Is he going to Europe? What is going on with him? And I see many clips of him training, but what is going on with him? What is going on with Tyreek McGee? Come on, people, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe and share. Yeah. I'm like you fans. I'm very anxious to see the squad, you know, that will be named. You think Maggie should go to Cavaliers? You think Maggie and Speed can work together? Yeah, Whisper is being slowly phased in. Like, this is the thing, like, lot of these clubs, you know, in England, you know, like, when players remember there was a time, like, even when Mikel was struggling, like, West Ham would send, like, their own physiotherapist to travel with him, you know. You understand me? A lot of these clubs will do that. They will send their own personnel. Like, even a player like Andre Blake, his club oftentimes send their own, and they pay for all the expense, because a lot of the clubs don't like their players being treated by others. They want to be instrumental in their players' recovery. Now, like I learned when I went to Chelsea earlier in the summer, that he's highly rated at Chelsea. I don't know if you know that. In terms of the Chelsea circle, Whisper is highly rated. Big up yourself. No, man, Nitro. We understand. Yeah. We understand how it goes. Yeah. And I am seeing that they're just giving him limited minutes to phase him in. Would they want to send him to Jamaica? So early, that's the next thing. You understand me? Would you select Whisper in this squad for this particular window, with him coming from an injury, when you have Demarai Gray, who is at Birmingham playing well? Cephas is also playing. You have players like Norman Campbell, who is also doing well at his club. You have Tyrese Campbell, who is playing some football as well, and could be available. All right. Yeah. Is it possible to see players in the final squad that is not? Yeah, but I think the coach said that in the statement that was issued as well. I refer Morris. Big up yourself, Mr. Porter. I don't think it does any harm taking a look at Jamari Clark. I am not saying he should be selected in the final squad, but training with the squad won't hurt. All right. I heard you. I heard you. I heard you, Mr. Porter. I heard you, Mr. Porter. I heard you, Mr. Porter. All right. Yeah. But the coach did say that. The coach said that there are players that are not on the watch list because, and I said it yesterday, that there may be players who the coach looking at, he's talking to, in terms of coming in, who just, they're not at the point yet where they want their names to be on a list. And for whatever reason, that is also a possibility, you know. But when I talk, sometimes the people them don't listen because the people them like, listen, I better understand, you know, people don't like truth, you know. People like to hear what they want to hear. Them don't really like truth. When I tell them truth, them don't want to hear that. The people love to hear what they want to hear. So most people sometimes will come online and what they want you to do is to say what they want to hear and not to tell them truth. Yeah, time getting overcasting. Understand? You can get on a jet ski. You can find 2 dolphins. I wonder if we can go fishing. We should go fishing, you know. And you never go fishing yet? Take the boat. Yeah, Lee Young, yeah. 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 We go out there this month. You know, so they actually want to do the video from one of the rocks them and thing, but you know, the internet was giving me a little problem. But I wonder if we can go and see, you know, on the boat and do it, you know. What do you think? Yeah. So maybe some of them are doing it. He must be injured because Chelsea didn't play him yesterday. I think he's just another member of the Chelsea youth stable. Will be a great accomplishment if he chant. Yeah. So like even the game that he played, they took him off because it's a very it's a long-term injury, you know. And so sometimes you need time to recover. We have to be a little bit patient with some of the players. You understand me? And give them time and trust the clubs and just trust the coach. I think we can trust the coach, Steve McLaren, and give him some time. Like we have 6 games, and just trust that the 6 games he can give us the results to make us qualify. Can we do that, people? May I ask, you know, give him the what if the coach comes out at the end of this window with 2 victories? Give him some time. We get 2 victories here, you know, we're well on our way, you know. We just need 2 more victories, you know. You know what, we can win 4 games and qualify? 4 games. 4 games and qualify for the World Cup. Because I do not believe Curacao is going to beat Trinidad in Trinidad. So at the end of the first round, it could be Jamaica 3 points, Curacao 1, Trinidad 1, Bermuda 0. At the end of the second game, it could be Trinidad 1 point, Jamaica 6 point, Curacao 2 point, Bermuda 2 point. And then October, imagine if having these 2 victories and being so close, it inspires. This is what I'm saying to the people. You see, the October window is such a critical window. Here is why. Because if we get these 2 victories, imagine when people know that Jamaica only need 2 more victories to qualify for the World Cup. Everybody want to be here October. All the man that were injured about the restored Rockfort mineral bath for healing and recovery. Remember, I told you that. Yeah, man, DJ dropped some ball, you know. You know, I hear a rumor that Damian Lowe supposed to be going to that club. I don't know I want to get the story of Damian Lowe going to Iraq, not go some people. All the way on transfer market, in the right. That's what me hear. Say nothing no goes. Even if it's on transfer market, then if you take it out. Remember when I was a youth, you know. I used to go for money, I'm going to tell a story on the man. And the man tell me, say, I'm uncle place, you know. Man jump over the people them fence and say, yeah man, uncle place and he say cut the bunch of banana. Alright, cause me's a youth now, my parents them not leave my yard, you know, but I'm a virgin, so I'm say follow him, I'm follow the man. You know, so the man go over the people them yard, go cut the man them banana. If the man cut the banana and move, the owner of the yard, you know, and the banana tree run out and rush the man with the lass and say, where you go with it? The man start stutter. The man say, put it back. Him tell the youth, say, here's what more you do. You have got put back my bunch of banana upon my banana tree. My brethren try tie it up, in try paste it up and it wouldn't go back up, in try stick it up, it wouldn't go back up. That's why from me I look at youth, me know say you cannot follow people. You can't follow people. You can't follow friend. Friend a problem. Friend a problem. Friend a problem. Probably getting a problem. Yeah man go thief man banana and tell me about time uncle banana tree man. A good thing say me never go over a fence with him because the man would have probably lost me because me a running no boss because me a no thief you know. Anyways, people, I the one over that you know. John no star, the one over run off fast. I wanna go them gone on the boat. Come back man. Whatever. Sure. Alright, but you know, me have to go leave you know because me have a see me can go catch some swim around. Big up on yourself, you know. Hit the like button man. You understand me? I am managed man. This is I am sure sports and as usual, when it comes to the end of the program, you know how it goes. Love for the loving of my people. Hit the like button, subscribe and share. Big up Kaylan, Richard Green, Prince Mad. Prince Mad, me get your message when me you understand me when me in Jamaica, me sort out some things to you. You understand me? Cause some of the time a good time, you know. Jamaica time or Jamaica time. So as usual, when it comes to the end of the program, you know how it goes. We say we are over and we are OUT out of here.